My husband and I had been researching fractional ownerships for a little bit of time and found it to be quite interesting. We had read about the first 2 Chandler Point properties that had been built and decided that this was something that interested us for a holiday place. What appeals to me about fractional ownership and why I wasn't afraid to buy one was that everybody is making the same investment in this property. So everybody is paying the same kinds of dollars to own here, and why would you destroy your own investment? We're all in this together. We all really enjoy it. My favorite thing about Tory's Landing, wow, there's actually a few things that are my favorites. All the new friends I've made here over the years, watching the neighbors' kids grow up, because some people show up without children, and then they have children, and the children get bigger, and it's great to watch that year after year. Because we're on the Trent Severn, I get to watch this beautiful parade of boats going by every day on this lake. And what I really love about it is the peace and the relaxation that this property offers. It's a great place to be, and it's away from the city and away from all the stresses of everyday life. You can just leave everything behind. Well, there's a number of things you can do here at Tory's. In the summertime we have a tennis court and basketball court available. There's a playing field available for people who want to play a game of pickup soccer or other ball sports. Badminton, we have beach volleyball, there's horseshoes, there's tetherball for the kids. Of course we have the swimming pool here. It's a saltwater pool with a shallow and deep end. There are boats available for your use that are part of the cottage community. We have canoes and kayaks, some rowboats, there's a pedal boat. We also have dockage here if you want to bring your own power boat with you, and that's one thing we do, is we bring our power boat and we can go off boating here on the lake anywhere. We have the best fishing on Sparrow Lake here off the end of our dock, so if you're a fisherman, it's a great place to be. The kind of fish people catch here, lately it's been a lot of bass has been hauled in by our fishermen, and they're pretty good size. I find having my 5-week share here at Tory's, I use my cottage more than my friends do who own their cottages outright. I also have an opportunity to use it year-round, and we all make the effort to be here and to enjoy the place. There's no issue with maintenance or security here at Tory's. We have an excellent property manager and team here who take care of the property, both the grounds and the insides of the cottages. Everything is looked after. Security is not an issue either, because there's always somebody here on the property, and the people that are here on the property do have a vested interest in taking care of this place, because it's either owners who have purchased here or staff who are charged with looking after it. We've never had an issue here. Thank you. Fractionals are very straightforward to use. You purchase a 5-week block where you have your summer week, which is the same summer week every year, and then you have 4 weeks that rotate throughout the season. So you have a week in each season plus 1 extra week. Your summer week stays the same, and you choose the weeks in the other seasons on it's not a first come first served basis here. It is what we call a rotating lottery, where each owner has an opportunity to have first choice in the other seasons. That way it's fair to everyone here who owns. Once you've picked your weeks, it's on the calendar, and with that you can choose to do other things with it. For example, if the week that you chose you can't use, there's an opportunity to trade with your fellow owners in the cottage, or to trade with weeks in another cottage, or to trade within the Chandler Point properties. So you have those options. You can also choose to join the RCI program, where you can bank your weeks and then travel around the world with them. So it is a very flexible and very straightforward system that we have here. When you bank your weeks with RCI, even if your property is vacant, you can still use those weeks and travel all over the world. So once you've bought your 5-week share at Tory's Landing. The only thing that you have to pay for are your annual maintenance fees, and those fees are quite reasonable. They include everything from the taxes to replacement costs for your dishes or anything that would break in the cottage. Everything is included. You don't have to worry about paying to have the roof fixed. You don't have to worry if it were to break. You don't have to worry about paying for anything when you get here. All you do is call the maintenance manager, the property manager, if there's an issue, and they come and fix it, and there's no extra cost. There are no hidden costs here for us. Coming up here to Tory's is just awesome. It's a great feeling because I can leave all my cares of the city back in the city. I drive up, I unpack my clothes, I unpack my groceries, I crack open a glass of wine, I sit on my porch, and I'm cottaging and I'm ready to go. I don't have any work to do here. I have no worries. It's a piece of paradise. And when our week is over, all I do is pack my belongings and my groceries, put everything in the car, and drive away. And the place is looked after. It's cleaned and prepared for the next owner to come in next week, and they won't even know I've been there. The docks at Tory's Landing accommodate quite a number of power boats. Many of us bring ours every week when we're here. There's also a beautiful gazebo there that you can sit in and read. There's fishing off the dock. There's a lot of space on our dock for people to sunbathe, read, enjoy, drink a glass of wine. The views from all the cottages are beautiful. Every single cottage has a view of the lake. Ever so slightly different, each one is different, and they're all fabulous. Along with the main dock, we also have a smaller dock a little farther down on the property that's covered, and a launch ramp where people can watch the boats that they bring here with them. The swimming pool here at Tory's Landing is open from early June to early September, weather permitting. It's open daily throughout the summer weeks from about 10 in the morning to 7 in the evening. In the shoulder seasons, being outside of the summer, both sides of the summer season, it's open on weekends for the better part of the day, 10 a.m. to about 7 p.m. as well, weather permitting. Do I personally use the pool? No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a swimming pool person. I'm a lake girl. The swimming pool gets used an awful lot, especially the families with the young children. They're in there almost all day, and it's just so much fun to watch them play around in there. Along with all the other things that we have here at Tory's Landing, we also have hiking trails, and in the wintertime we have cross-country ski trails and an ice rink for your enjoyment.